Good day, YouTubers. Thought I'd take a minute and talk a little bit. So it's just a basic vlog today. I had to go early this morning to get blood work done, check all my T3 and T4 on my thyroid conditions and my blood from being anemic. And got to get all that done before I go to the doctor's office for a doctor's visit. So I got that took care of. And then I mowed the front yard, both sides. I just came in from doing that. I ain't even parked the mower yet. Got this pin. I wish that hole was a little smaller, but that'll be fine. It works. I'm going to reuse these brackets for my hold down on my tow bar. I haven't got the exact measurements yet. I have to put a little weld on that one right there and grind it down. I got a sharp edge right there where the angle grinder went into it. But I've really got to get a kick out of reusing things. I could spend blue coodles of time drilling new holes in a piece of metal. And why should I? I got a piece of metal here with holes already in it. I can draw a straight line if I wanted to. I'm going to make 2 of those. Match them up. Well, them on top of my tongue. Dug around the junk box, got this pin. I don't know what you call these kind of Carter keys here, but that's what I need. Might have to buy some more. I thought I'd talk a little bit today about the difference in mechanical aptitude and mechanical ability. I got a little bit. Some people have a lot. Mechanical aptitude is something you're really born with. It's like a mental thing, a process of reasoning. You're born with a natural ability to figure out mechanical type things, basically is what it means. Some people have different aptitudes. Some people have a high mathematical aptitude or something like that. I would rank quite low on that scale. But I've always had a fairly high mechanical aptitude. But mechanical ability is a learned trait. A lot of people make comments on my different videos, how I do something, how I figured out how to do something. I don't know how, I figure a way. Let me use a couple examples. Mechanical ability, like I say, is a learned trait. You develop a greater level of ability the more things you do mechanically, but you learn. And it helps to have a high mechanical aptitude when you're reasoning out the process of doing different things. Some people just don't consider they have any mechanical ability at all, but it's a learned trait. Anybody can do it. If you want to learn how to do something, you just get out there and do it. That's the way I've always looked at it. Some people won't even change their own spark plugs in their car. There's people out there that can't even change a tire. Fortunately, I'm not in that group. Give you an example. Let's take old George, the shade tree fix-it man. I believe that man could fix just about anything. He wasn't born knowing how to do all those mechanical things he does. He learned the trait. It might have helped that you were once in a mechanical trade like I was. I'm not sure what George's trade was, but he doesn't hesitate to jump right in on a project and do it. I've always had the attitude that if you try something 90% of the time, you'll succeed. The hardest part of doing something is physically getting started, getting on it. Once you get started on something that seems so difficult, really turns out it wasn't hard to do at all. I hope that makes sense. You learn mechanical ability and do it. The more things you do, the higher your skill level is at mechanical ability. Ron over there, up there in Michigan, he's always tinkering with something. And I've noticed he has trouble reasoning out a process sometimes, but he gets in there and does it and finds out, well, that wasn't so bad at all. I don't want to single out everybody, but there's a lot of people out there that got high mechanical aptitudes and different degrees of mechanical ability. So basically, I suggest if you feel that your mechanical ability is low, get out and do things and learn how to do them. It gives you a great sense of satisfaction to say, I did that myself. Now and the greatest thing I've noticed, the really handiest thing for all of us here lately has turned out to be YouTube. If you don't know how to do something, go on YouTube, and by golly, somebody's going to be on there telling you how to do it. You watch 2 or 3 videos, you might decide, I believe I could do that. I don't hesitate to go in there and look something up when I don't know quite how to do something. I noticed this morning that I'm having a little trouble with the steering on my 0-turn mower. I ate some coleslaw with onions in a while ago, and they're repeating on me. Anyway, I noticed my steering is a little out of whack. It's not quite steering the way I want it to. So I'm going to have to adjust the steering on that thing. Well, I don't know how, but I bet you somebody on YouTube will have a video telling me how to adjust the steering on that thing. It's probably something like adjusting the brake cable on a bicycle or something. The cable up under there somewhere needs adjusted. I asked with the people that I bought the lawnmower from here a couple of months ago, how much would you charge me to come in? Or I don't know if he would come or I have to take it to him. But how much would it cost to get the steering adjusted on my 0-turn lawnmower? And he didn't bat an eye when he said $300. Well, I got news for you, Jack. If I have to pay him $300, it won't be because I didn't get a wrench out and try to do it myself first. When you're retired and on a fixed income, you got to make do with the best you can. That's why a lot of my jobs around here ain't got done. Don't got that old Ray me. But I manage. On this pen, I was kind of thinking about, I'm going to cut both of them pieces of metal out the same size and shape. But this is going, once you put that on the tongue of the tow bar and shove it in there, it might be a little hard to get out. So I thought I would just cut off the end. I couldn't find a railroad spike out there in my junk box that I ain't already tinkered with or welded something on. So I'm going to cut it off right about there with my angle grinder. Give me something to grab a hold of and weld that railroad spike right to the end of that pin. So when I walk up to my chipper and I want to get a hold of that pin and pull it out, I'll have something to get a hold of. Pull that booger bear right out. Got some round stock over there, but I'm all with reusing products. That I'm in favor of using stuff. And I think the end of one of them railroad spikes would be Jim Dandy something to get a hold of. Make a nice conversation piece anyway. I had 3 or 4 of them spikes I picked up when I was out rail panning. Might be some more over there in the box somewhere. You see them there in the rocks and you pick them up. I believe I'll find a use for that one day. I've always been kind of hoarding stuff when it comes to saving things I can reuse. Alright, let's see. I want them to match close enough. You know what? I should leave that whole bracket to start with. I can cut it more later if I want to, but I can't. I'd have to weld it back together. I might find a use for that other hole. So let's just start by cutting them off about the same length. Where'd my tape measure go? Anyway, I got the old grassaroo cut out there today. Two and 3/4. You'd be surprised how many people can't read a tape measure. It helps to have your goggles on, Walter. I don't even know where my glasses are. Got to get ready to go to town. I went to, like I say, I had to go get blood work done this morning, and I stopped at the hardware store. Show you what I bought. Remember when I took that retainer ring, whatever you call it, off of my wood chipper axle, got all stretched and out of whack. Somebody told me on get them at the hardware store, so I went to the hardware store, and sure enough, they got one. He said, "Well, white work?" I don't care what color it is. It'd be polka dot for all I care. It looks different. I guess it'll split some when you hammer it up on there. $2 for that little piece of plastic. I think he made that price up. You know, it didn't cost him 20 cents. Now I'm going to pick up my junk here and park the lawnmower. I'll make a little bit of a vlog video this evening when I get a chance on the computer. I appreciate y'all tuning into my channel and watching my videos. This is Walter signing out.